7:15 where I'm at. 7:23. Man, time is moving fast this morning. As you can see, I'm not half naked. I'm actually wearing a shirt this morning. A little self-conscious this morning. The first live I did, there was a guy on here and he kept saying I was ugly, which I know I'm ugly. That's okay. I'm not offended by that. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, dude, you're really ugly. Why are you doing this? I'm like, well, I'm doing it because motivation. What I do. So you guys motivate me to do better. You guys motivate me to get up and move. And that's what I do. This channel. It's not for my glory. It's actually for the glory of God. But yeah, I don't do it for me. I don't do it like, oh, I'm gonna get on here and see them think I'm good looking, or see them think that I'm, you know, that I'm doing something. You know, it's not about me. It's about you guys. So I just want you guys to be able to get up in the morning, move a little bit. You know, it's hard. It's like early in the morning, especially if you're like, you know, West Coast or something. Like it's only like 5 in the morning right now, like 5:30 or something. So you're just getting up. You're seeing this guy on YouTube. Like, come on, guys, get up and move. But I really mean, you guys get up and move. Which one? It doesn't have to be extreme. You don't have to get up and do 500 push-ups. See these people on the internet. You can't be like, oh, I'm going to do 1,000 push-ups this morning. I'm like, okay, that's fine. That's your thing, you know. Do a lot. My thing is not to do a lot. I just turned 44 this week, guys. I am sore. Pretty much this whole week. Have somebody move and I've just been worn out. Haven't been getting enough sleep. You know, so just gotta get more rest. I'm gonna light up and see if we can. Yeah, I don't think that last. Distracting. Hey, there's a person in here, man. Say something if you're up. Man, I'm just kind of stretching out. Did a little stretch this morning, man. My right arm is good. Oh, really sore. Sorry, I have to make those groaning and grunting sounds, but I'm old now. I'm 44. My body is very sore this morning. So if you're out there and you're sitting around, maybe you're doing nothing this morning, maybe you just got up, maybe you just rolled out of bed and you're like, man, what am I doing my day? What should I do? I'm going to start the day with some stretches. Go behind my head here. I'm actually got my girlfriend moved today, so that'll be cool. Luckily, she doesn't have a lot of stuff. You know, she's got just a small apartment. She actually has been renting a room and actually got a place to live. So it should be an easy move. Of course, I say that this morning, thinking, well, it should be easy, and it never, it rarely is it easy to move somebody's whole life, you know. But it is what it is. So every time, if you hear me grunting, man, I don't know, it's just because every time I do this, my arm and shoulders pop, my rotator cuff pops. Man, that's brutal sometimes. Feels like my arm is popping out of place, but that's why I do these stretches. Because I know I gotta move today, I know I got stuff I gotta do. So, starting the day with some gentle stretches. I'll get up with bands here in a minute and do some band stretching. But yeah, I used to be lazy. Hey, Nemo Noob. Hola. Where you from? Just getting up this morning. Just getting your day started. I don't actually do this enough. I don't do this every day. I don't want you guys to think that I'm somebody who's like getting up every day and hitting it real hard, you know? Because I'm not. Golden Apple, what's up, man? Where are you from? I just want to know where you guys are from. I don't know what time it is where you guys are at. Kai C. Okay. Not sure what that means, but, you know, need a translator. Jepper 1969. I voted for Kamala. Well, good for you, man. Everybody has their freedom of choice in this country, don't they? I think my dad voted for Kamala, too. I voted for Trump. It's not a political channel. I don't really care. Political affiliations, I don't care about, you know, any of that. And honestly, I don't, you know, it's kind of boring. Vader Games. Hi, Vader. Where you from, bruh? Where are you from? You getting up and stretching this morning? Just rolling out of bed? Man. I like this stretch. I put my hands right here in the middle of my lower back. I swing back and forth like this. Ah, that's such a good one. Ah, I do this when I work all the time. Oh, I live in your walls. Oh man, that's crazy, dude. You notice I've been hearing some weird noises at night. I thought it was the spiders in the walls, man. Ain't no spiders. It's Nemo. He's in my walls, bro. Oh, so this stretch, I just go back and forth. Kind of pop my back a little bit. I want to. Evil Kevin. All right, man. Better run. There's nowhere to go, man. There's no escape from that. If you're in my walls, man, there's nothing I can do about that. You must be pretty tiny, though. Yeah, thanks for that, Kevin. I really appreciate it. Thanks, dude. That means a lot. You know? All right. That's kind of disturbing. But anyways, over here, grab my band. Got these extra light bands. Going pretty light. I'm trying to do 1,000. You want to do 1,000 push with me? Let's do 1,000 push, guys. Can you hear me, man? These headphones are terrible. What's wrong with these headphones? Poop. Yeah, that's a good way to start your day, man. That's what I do sometimes. I think my headphones are terrible. I'm gonna turn them off. See how it goes. It's probably better without them. Can you guys hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? This is my stretchy band that I got from Walgreens, man. It's a, I don't know if you can see that. It's a light band, right? What I do with it is I use it to stretch my arms out. I know it seems kind of weak, but stretching is important for me. I've been stretching for, I found, you know, I started stretching years ago. And I'd be at work and my back would hurt or whatever it is. I would just do stretches. I would just do random stretches. And now when I'm at work, I do a lot of back stretches. I do a lot of toe touches. Oh, man. And this band is great. Actually, I've had this band for about a year, and it snapped. I knew it wasn't going to last very long, because that's how these things, you know, they're just not made that well. They're not made to last for years, but there are better quality ones. This one I got from Walgreens, so go down here with it. And also, you know, if you want to make it tighter, make it to be tighter, you can grab it in the middle. You can pull this way. That's a weak point right there. When I pull that, right here, my shoulder, right here. Oh, man. Yeah, it's brutal. It feels like my arms are going to tear apart or something. I'm not doing that much. It's just a light, you know, it's very, very light. So what's great about coming on here is that you guys motivate me to do more. Like normally I would just get up and do something like, not even normally I would do push-ups. I wouldn't even, most mornings I just get up and go for a walk, and that's all I do, you know. And it's enough, you know. But womp womp, yeah, there you go. And so Thanksgiving happened, and I ate a bunch of crap. And ever since Thanksgiving, man, I've been eating shit. I've been eating like McDonald's, I had Taco Bell last night. Well, last night I had a slice of pizza for dinner, and then I had Domino's pizza, and then when I got home I had some Taco Bell. I've just been eating garbage. I've been eating chocolate. I've been eating all kinds of stuff since Thanksgiving. I just got to get back into it, man. Got to get back into doing something every day. I haven't even been walking the last few days. I've just been taking it real easy, taking it real light, you know. What's that say? I like toes. That's good, man. Toes are good. If you didn't have toes, you wouldn't be able to really walk, huh? You wouldn't have no balance. You'd just be walking around all awkwardly. Yeah, toes are good, man. I like toes as well. You guys are funny, man. I like that you guys have a sense of humor. I don't take things too seriously either, so. I love it, man. Keep talking about this dude named Nick. He came on here and he was just like, man, you ugly, bro. I'm like, you should stop this. This is cringe. You shouldn't be doing this. I don't care what people think, man, honestly. Case. Muscle man case. All right. I don't know what that is, but cool. Another stretch I like to do is grab your hand right here. I hope that some of you guys are actually doing this stuff and not just watching me do it. That's a good one. Just grab right here and pull. So normally I wouldn't even do this long. Normally I would go for a walk in the morning, and then I come back and maybe do push-ups. Maybe do my 20 push-ups for YouTube or whatever, and that'd be it. That's my whole day. Like I don't work out all day. I don't do anything to the extreme. Just doing it very light. You know? But I do want to get more into it, you know. So already I've been going for 10 minutes. That's more than I would do on an average day. You know what I mean? More than I would do on any given day. So I think it's pretty good. You know, coffee keeps me going. I celebrate recovery from laziness. I was lazy, man, throughout my 20s. I took naps during the day. If I got off work early, I'd go take a nap. I didn't used to go for walks. I didn't used to exercise at all. I was lazy and I was fat. At my worst, I was probably, of course I used to do drugs too, so today is like, this could be 30 days. I stopped smoking weed on November 9th. I stopped smoking marijuana on November 9th. And today is what? December, I don't know what day it is here. Yeah, I don't know what day it is, but you know, I think it's been about 30 days since I smoked marijuana, which is huge for me because I smoked marijuana for like 20 years. And, and I used to be very lazy. I used to not do anything with my life. I used to sit around and just, you know, smoke weed, play video games. It's probably a lot like you guys, honestly. Not to judge you guys or anything and be like, oh, I'm better than you because now I've found a way out. But, I mean, that's what it was, man. I was just smoking weed all the time. I would get up in the morning and smoke weed. I'd get up and smoke weed throughout the day. Especially if I had a day off, my whole day was just smoking weed. That's all I did. I mean, sometimes I go for a walk, like on a trail, but I get high before I went, you know what I mean? Just always smoking, always getting high. Always wasting my days, you know. And a lot of days I get up and smoke, and I go get breakfast, and then I eat my breakfast, and I smoke some more. And then I'd be like, I'm gonna lay down. And I'd lay down for 4 or 5 hours, get up at noon or 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'd get up and smoke weed again, eat some garbage food, like I'd go to like Chinese places or Wendy's or whatever. But yeah, I used to eat like crap. When I was addicted to drugs and alcohol and I was smoking weed every day, I was eating fast food like 3 times a day. I was really sick, you know? And so thank God that I was able to come out of that, you know, and now I'm free from all that. But yeah, it's different not smoking weed. I have to find something else to do with my time, you know what I mean? It's like some days I just get up and it's like, man, I sure could, you know. It's not like a thought in my head like I want to go get some weed or I want to go do something like that, but like, I just have to find an outlet, you know what I mean? Like, okay, you're not smoking weed anymore. You're still going to have moments where you're like, I don't have those moments anymore. Honestly, I'm just done with weed. I don't need it anymore. I don't desire it. I don't crave it. You know what I mean? But I think that since I quit smoking weed, I have been wanting to eat more. And I guess I have a tendency, you know, like I used to smoke cigarettes and stuff. I'm telling you guys, I used to be just like you, man. I was drinking, I was smoking all the time, smoking weed, smoking cigarettes, just not living a great life, you know. Really, I mean, I had fun. I'm not gonna say I didn't have a good time. It was fun while it was going on, you know. But looking back, I wasted a lot of years doing absolutely nothing with myself. So that's why I'm here on YouTube, because I want to show you guys there is a better way. You know, there is a different. You can have a different life. You don't have to live. You don't have to drink. You don't have to smoke. I know everybody, all your friends are like, hey, you know, let's get high. Let's go drink. Go to the bar, you know, whatever. I just want you guys to know you don't have to do that, man. You don't have to live like that. That's what everybody wants you to do. That's what the world wants you to do. Party, have fun, have sex, all that stuff. It's such a distraction, man. It's such a waste of time. I was the same way, man. I was just like you guys. I would imagine. Sleep most of the day, get up and do nothing. Smoking weed, drinking, taking pills. I mean, I was in pretty bad shape until I was 32. When I turned 32, that was when I quit drinking. And that was when I stopped doing pills, and that was when I stopped smoking K2 all the time. And for 10, I want to say, it was like 12 or 13 years, I was really sick. You know, I had a stomach issue that I couldn't figure out. Now, I think it was the drugs and alcohol that I was doing. I was drinking all the time, you know. But also, I was smoking weed and just eating trash food all the time. And I had a real stomach problem that I couldn't figure out. So the name of the channel is Everyday Since May, and that's because every day since last May, which this May will be coming up on 2 years, but every day since May I've been walking in the morning, and for a while there, my last house, I would walk in the morning, and I would walk when I got home from work. So I was doing probably 2 hours of walking a day. My weight stabilized, so I was down to 160 pounds for a minute. I dropped down to like 155 when I was riding my bike, which recently was broke, a few months ago, and I haven't had the money to get a new bike, but someday I'll get another bike and I'll be able to ride again, but I've just been walking, and it's been really good to walk every day. The past week, I haven't been walking, and I'll tell you what, I weighed myself at work yesterday. I work in the cannabis industry, of all things. Even though I quit smoking weed, I'm working in cannabis still. And we have these, we have these like industrial scales for measuring bags of weed. And I was in there yesterday and I said, man, I wonder what I weigh. I've been really eating a lot since, Thanksgiving I pigged out, but ever since then, I've been eating, like yesterday, was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? I had McDonald's as a little snack in the afternoon. And then I had McDonald's again before I went to bed, So those old habits die hard, man. I don't know why I like McDonald's. It tastes good to me. I don't know why. It's like, I know it's garbage, but man, it tastes good. It's like, this garbage tastes delicious. I'm going to eat this. So I weighed myself yesterday at work, and guess how much I weighed. Normally when I'm walking, and if I'm walking every day, at least for 30 minutes in the morning or whatever, my normal weight is about 160, 162. It just stays there all the time. I don't have to work too hard at it. As long as I'm working out, or as long as I'm walking, I should say, my weight stays about the same, right? But if I don't do that for a few days or a week, like this week has been, I haven't been walking in the morning. I've just been so tired. I've just been getting up and getting ready for work. And so when I do that, my weight starts going up and up and up, and it climbs and climbs and climbs, and eventually I'm at 170, 172. Now, even last year, when I first started walking, I weighed myself, and I was like pushing 180 something, which is overweight for me. I'm only 5'9", I look like I'm tall in here, but I'm really actually a pretty short guy, My dad's like 6'2" or 6'3". All my uncles are tall, my cousins are all tall. But I got the short genes from my mom, so I'm like 5'9". So for a guy that's 5'9" to weigh, 190 pounds or 185, seems like a lot. So whenever I get over, when I get close to 170 pounds, I start feeling real sluggish, like I have been the last few days. I start feeling real tired, I'm sluggish, I don't feel like doing anything, And so if I'm not walking in the morning, but I'm still eating trash food, that's a problem. It becomes a problem. And what happens is once I get over a certain weight, then I start to have stomach problems. So for me, I have to walk every day. I have to maintain my body like that, because that's just the way it is. What I have to do. When I don't do that, I'm going to get sick. I'm going to start to have stomach problems. I'm going to be nauseous, and there's been, and with me, it's days of being sick. I'm not just sick for an afternoon, or I'm sick in the morning, and it's going to, it goes away. Like before I started walking every day, almost, I'd say a year and a half ago, I would get in the morning and I'd feel nauseous and I'd feel sick, and I would take some little papaya extract tablets that I had, and they're for digestion, so I think what was happening is that my stomach was not digesting food properly, so I'd eat something the night before, or I'd have a late night snack, and when I get up in the morning, I'd be sick from what I ate before. And my old habit was to always eat like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, or maybe just peanut butter sandwiches before I went to bed. Like, I don't like to go to bed hungry. I never liked, as a kid, going to bed without something in my stomach, because I don't like waking up hungry in the morning, because I don't like eating breakfast. Since I was a kid, I don't like having breakfast in the morning, to a certain point. Like once it gets to like 9 or 10, it start getting hungry, but I always had probably mom be like, hey, eat your breakfast before you go to school. I'm like, I'm not hungry. I don't want to eat. Like, I'm just, it's not what I'm not hungry in the morning. I need time in my stomach to whatever, because I've eaten a snack the night before. So what I used to do was, before I went to bed at night, and usually, like, especially when I was in college and stuff, I'd be drunk and high before I went to bed. So it's like, oh, I'm gonna go get some double cheeseburgers. There's alcohol in my stomach. I'm gonna go to sleep and not get good sleep, and then when I get up in the morning, I'm gonna feel like shit, and I'm gonna feel like I want to die. I feel like I'm not ready for the day. Like, I just feel like I need to go back to sleep. So that's how I lived for a long time. So it's easy to maintain my weight at like 162 pounds or whatever when I walk every day. It makes it really easy. I don't have to think too hard about it. I don't even have to worry about what I eat really, because when I go for that walk in the morning and then I fast. I don't eat until, normally I won't eat until, like a lot of times I won't eat on first break at work, which is like 10 o'clock, close to 10 o'clock, or at 10 o'clock. And then I'll skip the first opportunity to have food in the morning. So I won't eat anything until basically 12:30, 12:45, whatever. And then I'll have a sandwich or two. I was eating chips all the time. I was eating Pringles all the time. I was eating like basically a sleeve of Pringles every day at lunch. And my boss one day came in and he's like, man, you know how bad those are for you? And do you know how many calories you're taking in and how much salt you're taking in? You're like having your daily recommended value of sodium like in a can of Pringles. Like, you're having as many calories as a double Whopper just from eating Pringles or whatever. I'm like, wow, that's interesting to think about. And even just the last couple of months, I used to bring chips to work. I always used to bring usually like a couple of sandwiches and some chips. And I've got some gum issues or whatever. I got some, not like an infection, but like I've got some gum disease, I guess. And so like, I was eating chips every day. It would inflame my gums so bad that it was just painful. Like, it made the rest of the day painful. Like, I had some chips at lunch, even if it was just a couple. And maybe it was the spice blend. Maybe it was just the hardness of the chips or whatever. But this side of my mouth would just, I could feel it. Like, it would swell up. My gums would swell up on this side. And my tooth would hurt. Like, the rest of the day, I would just be feeling miserable. At least for a couple hours of the day, I'd feel miserable just from eating chips. And so I cut out the chips, guys, and it's been really good not eating chips every day for lunch. So instead of that, I'll just, a lot of times if I do eat on first break, I'll eat like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, or I'll have 2 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and then for lunch I'll have like some leftover hamburger helper, or I'll have just some rice. And the other day I went to Hardee's and got a double cheeseburger for lunch. I didn't get the fries. I don't like fries anymore. I'm so sick of eating French fries. It's like, I used to eat fries, but it's always the option. Like, you go to a fast food place, what do you want as your side? Well, you can get fries or you can have fries. It's like, okay, cool. I will have a supersized fry then. I'll have a large fry. And, I don't like fries anymore. I like KFC fries. They're pretty decent. Really crunchy. They season them well, you know what I mean? But that's one of the things I cut out, and it's helped me a lot. I cut out the side when I go to get something to eat. Like, if I go to Wendy's, I'll just get an original chicken sandwich, and that's it. No fries, no soda, because it's just not good. Like, that's when I was the fattest, when I would eat, like a double cheeseburger from, a Dave's Double from Wendy's, large fry, large soda, and then feel like a fat ass all night, or all day, because I just ate a bunch of crap. All that sugar, when you drink soda like that sugar just turns into fat in your body, you know what I mean? So, that's not good for you, just be having sugar water all the time. You used to think, well, sweet tea is good. It's like, sweet tea has so much sugar in it too, Sweet tea is also bad for you, so, yeah. So, things have really changed. Like, have French fries anymore because they're just not that great. McDonald's fries are good every once in a while, But you just have to change the way you eat, And it's pretty easy, actually. It's not about making difficult decisions or something for your life. Like, it's just like, okay, I can just not get a French fry with my meal today. I'm just going to eat a double cheeseburger, Or I'm going to go here and get a double cheese. And I'm not going to put mayonnaise on it, Or whatever it is, It's the little choices that make a big difference for me, I don't drink a lot of soda. I still like root beer, Root beer still tastes good to me. But I don't have to have root beer. I don't have to have soda every day. I don't have to drink sugar water. I certainly don't drink energy drinks anymore. They're just trash. It's chemical sugar water. I see people at work all day like, hey, drinking this energy drink. They're falling asleep in their chair just like me. I'm like, well, yeah, I don't want to be a hypocrite. Like, I've been drinking coffee all day. I'm tired as can be. So, coffee gets me I guess it gets me talking more. It gives me like energy, I guess. But in the end, it just makes you crash. But it's sugar water. Everything is sugar water except for water, And start drinking water. At my job, they provided water for us, right? So they had one of those water fountains. It's got you put your bottle up and you can fill your bottle up and it counts how many water bottles have been saved, whatever. And so, as I started my job in the cannabis industry, most of the day you're sitting down. Most of the day you have the option to stand up if you want, which I do part of the day. But most days we're all just sitting in our chairs. So we're not moving a lot, Anyway, so they gave us the option. They used to bring in cases of water. Now we have Culligan bring in, jugs of water for us, so we can just fill up our bottles, and it's been great. That was one of the biggest changes that I made, was just to choose water and drink water every day. Not tap water, because tap water, like in my area, I had if you go on EWG.org, I think it is, Environmental Waste Group or Environmental Working Group, I think it is. They test water from all different places around the country, and you can actually type in your zip code and look up your county, and it'll show you what all is in your tap water. And this is purified water. This is similar to this. This is a Walmart brand, but this is what we get at work. Basically, it's just filtered, or this is what we had at work. They were providing bottled water, but that's expensive. So now we get Culligan water, which is probably the better. It's reverse osmosis water. But tap water is absolutely terrible for you. I used to drink from the garden hose when I was a kid. I used to drink tap water up until just like a year or two ago, But if you go on EWG's website and you look up what's in your water, it's like there's chloroform in there. There's like all these different cleaning chemicals. Okay, so when they purify water, like we have a purification plant not far from here. It's called James River. And when you drive to that area, it smells like shit because it's where all the wastewater and all the waste is processed for the area. And I feel bad for people that live in that area because if you go outside, it always smells like doo-doo. But that's just what it is. They're cleaning the water so we can drink it. But the cleaning chemicals that they use to purify the water, one of them is chloroform. But chloroform, if you've ever seen a movie, they put the chloroform on a cloth and they put it over your mouth. And you pass out, right? Knocks you out. That's in our water. That's in tap water. So, and there's all sorts of different chemicals. Maybe I'll do a video about that one day, but the cleaning chemicals that they use to purify the water so that we can drink it cause cancer and different things happen in your body, right? Mainly cancer. And so when I would look up on EWG's website what the condition of our water was in our area, it would say like, oh, your tap water is 305 times the normal limit for chloroform, or 305 times the normal limit for aluminum, or whatever it is. I'm sitting there like, this is crazy. Like, I've been drinking this stuff for years, and I'm sure it has an effect. but purified water, reverse osmosis water, is what we have at work. It's what Culligan's water is that. It's just water that's been purified through reverse osmosis, which is, I believe, what this is. Now, a lot of these companies, like Walmart, they add minerals to it. So the first ingredient on here is purified water. See that? It's purified water, and the second ingredient is calcium chloride, and the third is sodium bicarbonate, which, I mean, probably not too bad for you. Hey, at least there's no BPA in here, right? No bisphenol A, however you say that. Because that's really bad for you. You know what's funny is that when you go, if you ever go and try to look on the websites to see what the water is, like this one's like, for a report on water quality and information, call this number or go to niagarawater.com. Now, I've noticed a lot of times when you go to these websites, they don't exist, or they're just shut down, because they don't, it's almost like a front, like, because they know this water is not, I mean, even though this is purified water through reverse osmosis, it's not pure, you know, I mean, there's still stuff in it, you know, so you have to be careful where you get your water, be careful what you're drinking. I used to not care, and now I'm very aware that it's important, you know, what water you drink, how clean it is, you know. But yeah, I just used to be kind of a garden hose when I was a kid. Kind of tasted like metal, but you know, it's fine. I mean, your body can work through a lot of things. Your body can flush out a lot of things. Your body can flush, you know, your body cleans your, you know, through our sweat and through our pee, you know, stuff is cleansed from your body and worked out, but your body doesn't get everything. And a lot of that stuff will just go into your body, go into your organs. It'll affect you in ways you don't even know. So yeah, our work started providing water. When I first started working there, they provided water bottles. That became expensive, so they started doing Culligan water. And even at home lately, I haven't been buying bottled water. I need to start getting back in the habit of doing that. I've been just drinking tap water, unfortunately. It is what it is. It's better to drink water than not to drink water, I guess, but make my coffee with tap water. So, I mean, it is just what it is. I know it's not great for me. I know it's probably bad for me. But you gotta drink water. You gotta cook with water, you know. I mean, I've got a rain barrel out in my backyard that I had from my previous house. I need to get an adapter for it so that I can collect rainwater. A lot of states have banned the collection of rainwater for whatever reason. I know California doesn't allow it. You can't have a rain barrel in California. You can't collect your own water. Are you crazy? No, we don't want you to collect your own water and purify it. No. So anyways, guys, it's been about 30 minutes. That's all I got for today. I just want to see if I can get you guys up and get you motivated to move a little bit today. And it actually helps me to get on here and do this, because if I wasn't doing this for 30 minutes on here, it's hard for me to get motivated to exercise for 30 minutes or to move for 30 minutes. I probably didn't exercise for a full 30 minutes, but I got some stretches in. I did my 20 push-ups earlier. You can check that video out on YouTube this morning. Been doing a challenge where I'm trying to see how many push-ups I can get to. And you know, I when I first started, I could probably do 5 or 6 or 8, and I couldn't do it. I just didn't have the strength. I didn't have the flexibility. Like I said, my rotator cuff, my shoulder is kind of screwed up from working at a car wash for years, so to do 10 push-ups can be difficult sometimes. And lately I've just been trying to get 20 done, you know. So the challenge is I'm on day 185 of trying to beat Joe Rogan's push-up record. It's not great though. I've been doing it. I mean, I don't do it every day, and so yeah. If I've been doing this for the past year, that would be 365 days. But day 185 on YouTube, I guess, you know. So yeah, check that out. I'm trying to do those more often. I'll probably do those, you know, 3 or 4 days a week. I need to get back into the habit of doing 3 or 4 days a week, I should say. I don't always do those, but you know, I feel like if I get up at 6 a.m. and I have the time before work, it's good to do just a little something. Just get up and do something today, guys. Don't waste your day, man. Don't waste your time. You know, I was lazy. I was probably a lot like you, man. I used to love playing video games all day, and now it's kind of rare that I play video games. It's kind of rare that I sit down. I haven't sat down and watched a movie in a long time. I just don't do that anymore. I feel like there's so much to do, you know? So I hope you guys have a good day. I hope you guys get up and do something today. Don't waste the day, man. It's a blessing, you know? Thank you, God, every day for my health and for the health of my stomach and, you know, just that I can get up and do something. There's a lot of people that can't move. There are a lot of people that can't get up and walk, you know what I mean? So if you're breathing and if you're upright, you know, don't waste it, man. Make it a great day. Thanks for being here, guys. I really appreciate you. Nemo, he lives in my walls. Thanks, Kevin, for your awesome comment. Cool. Glad to see you, Nick. Invader Games. I'm glad you're here, man. Glad you all are here. I hope I motivated you this morning. I hope I got you to maybe get up and do a little exercise this morning. Even if you don't do, you know, I'm not a guy who's doing 1,000 push-ups on YouTube. I'm not doing 500 push-ups. I'm not doing 100 crunches. You know, I'm just an average guy. You know what I mean? And maybe you are too. Maybe you just need a little push, a little nudge in the right direction to get you moving. So have a good day, guys. Thanks for being here.